Giving effective feedback, it's a skill, and many people struggle with it. And there's lots of reasons for that. So here's just a couple of those. Number one is fear of negative reactions from the receiver. Many people are concerned about how their feedback will be received. There's fear of causing offense, of hurting someone's feelings, even provoking a defensive or even an angry response from the receiver. And this leads to feedback being watered down or even not given at all. Number two is lack of training or even lack of experience. Effective feedback requires specific skills, clear communication, empathy, the ability to assess performance objectively. And many individuals have never been trained in these skills. And they may not even have much experience giving feedback. Some people have no experience at all. So continuing with that objectivity one, some people have difficulty in being objective. So any feedback should be focused on behaviors and on outcomes, not on the person. However, it's often challenging to separate the person from their actions. And this can lead to feedback that feels personal, that feels like you're attacking the individual. And number four is lack of regular practice. In many workplaces and personal relationships, feedback is not a regular practice. And this infrequency can make the feedback process feel more intimidating and even more significant than it needs to be. Number five, many people are uncomfortable with confrontation. And feedback, especially if it's not entirely positive, can feel confrontational. And many people are uncomfortable engaging in what they perceive as a conflict. Number six, not understanding the purpose of feedback. Some people view feedback solely as a criticism rather than seeing it as a constructive process aimed at helping someone to improve. Number seven, there are cultural and personal sensitivities to take into account. Different cultures have different norms around giving feedback. What is considered straightforward in one culture may be seen as rude in another. Personal sensitivities also play a role. Some individuals may naturally be more sensitive to giving or receiving criticism. And number eight, bias and subjectivity. Everyone has their biases, and these can color feedback. So being aware of and controlling these biases is challenging, but it is necessary for fair feedback. So improving feedback, the skills require awareness, training, practice, and feedback should be clear, specific, actionable, and delivered with an understanding of and sensitivity to the receiver's perspective.